אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך המלכים באמת העולם. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עושה מעשה בראשית. ברוך אתה יהושע המשיח מלך המלכים באמת העולם. ברוך אתה ישוע יהושע המשיח מלך היהודים ומלך העולם ועושה מעשה בראשית. אמן. nice and pretty. Or prettier. Ugh. Better than it did. That's a little bit better. This rag's gonna have to go in the wash too. Ouch. There we go. Oh, how you doing? I don't know who Big Chan is, but what's up, Sen? What's up, Renee? And James, what's up, guys? Big Chan from what? Yeah, I don't know. Is that something related to 4chan or something? It makes me think of like Chris Chan and 4chan, seeing Chan in the name. So I don't know if that deals with lolcows or if that's some other phenomenon that I am not familiar with. No idea. You can tell me about it in the comments. I can take glances over. Hey, even if it's why'd y'all go? Even if it's insulting, you think I got no sense of humor? You can, yeah, you can explain it in the comments. You don't gotta all leave. I got a sense of humor. I can get proud sometimes. I try not to. That's why even though I'm a certified teacher and I do teach during the school year, I still do like Uber Eats. I still do retail. Like I could be pursuing high pay jobs. Even in retail, I could be going, you know, aiming for management, but I think it's important that we find areas in our lives to keep ourselves humble. Anav, humility, Hebrew. Anav. It's important that we keep a sense of that in our lives. The balance, because even though money is tight and it does get frustrating sometimes, money is not more important than Hashem, the Almighty. So I can't put money first. I have to first seek the kingdom of Hashem and His righteousness. And sometimes that means having difficulty paying bills because I'm not pursuing the highest end jobs. Although I'm not saying it's my only motivation to, stay like this. And if I had a job whereby I could utilize my skills and make more money and stay humble, that would be a blessing. But a lot of these jobs I see, even in teachers, I see a lot of teachers getting proud, and I've been one of them before, so it's hard to strike those balances. It can be anyway. Although, we can all learn humility no matter what our job is, too. I think sometimes it just takes longer. Because, I've known teachers who are humble. I've known teachers who aren't. And I shouldn't say they are or they aren't. We often sift back and forth. I've met teachers acting in humility and one's acting in pride, and I've been both. And I've met people in the military, same thing. Then my brother is in the Marines. And, yeah, I've seen him be proud and I've seen him humble. So I shouldn't say it's an absolute, this person's always proud, this person's always humble. That's rarely how the real world actually functions. It's more common for us to go back and forth and such. That's just the nature of life. No new comments, huh? Sometimes I only get a few comments in the beginning, sometimes I'll get a ton of them. We'll see. Maybe we'll see. Oh. If you give me a comment, I can give you a shout out, though. Let that sit there for a minute. Kind of want to see who was playing. Towel. Oh, that smells so good. Let's chop it. I don't know what this is. One of the most profound experiences I ever had was while listening to Chopin. No details. That's one's a secret, but ouch. Don't forget to leave a comment so I can talk to you guys. It gets kind of sad if you're not talking back. So let me put you back. Put you guys back again. There we go. debating using that camera, but no, it just looks funny. And I do post, not that particular image, but I do post on other social media, especially if I go out and buy something fun. I'll become a little bit more active again. Okay. Don't think we should move this again. Yeah, that was a bad idea. But yeah, I'm relatively active on social media. That was funny the way it was kind of hanging there. I like just little moments of day-to-day life that just echo beauty. Like the bubbles in here, the way the clothes were hanging because when it spinned it got caught. Just little beautitudes of daily life really do sing to me. In a special kind of way. There we go. I might do 2 more water washes to get a lot of that soap out. Ouch. 1 or 2. We'll see how it goes. No one wants to say hi? That wasn't good. It must have fallen out again. It's going off. There's some more water in there. Or just do a regular rinse. Let's see if it's pulled up all the way. Appears to be. It's like a toilet. I won't stay in there. Was not inside out when I put it in there. It's inside out now. Let's see. These have been hanging there for a minute. This one's almost clean. Of course, there's little fuzzies that get stuck. And then you pull out the, I think sometimes they're part of the actual threads. Sometimes if you pull those out, you pull out the thread with them. Either they're connected or they're part of it, or maybe both. I'm not sure in every case, but I know not to pull them too hard. Yeah, they could be washed again. They still got a tiny bit of dirt in them. Oh, hello, Galaxy Fox. How you doing? That might actually make a complete load. Perfect. Definitely need some glue now. What the heck is with all these cups? She ends up throwing them away, but they can easily be glued. I'm going to put this somewhere. Hopefully she won't find it. That's all I can get around to it. Unless we have some super glue in here, which we might. Let me see. It's hard to tell. She has quite a bit of stuff in here. The quick dry stuff's usually the best. Yeah, right here. This might end up working. I don't know if it's quick dry or not. I'll also do that right now. It's dry enough. There we go. And the inside of it should be dry. Outside because it's supposed to do it a little bit like I'm missing a piece. That glue is working fast, by the way. And I am missing a piece. I wonder if it fell in this rest. Unless it was still up here when I threw it up here. Well, I'm definitely missing a piece. That's okay. I'll be able to count the rest of it. desperately need that last piece. Otherwise, this is not as quick dry as the super glues I'm often used to. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to drain this out. Find out if any of the pieces fell in here. Because there is one piece. Ouch. There it is. Oh, I found the missing piece. Let's see if we can dry it off enough to glue it. Once all 4 pieces, or 5, are together. We can give it like 20 minutes for that glue to dry and see if it does any good, my friends. I think we'll put washing the dishes for a slight hold. I miss our old house. Think about it. Sometimes the source of my meditation. These socks might not be perfect, but we'll get all but maybe 3 of the cleanest ones from the wash. They're clean enough, they smell good. The majority of the sweat, well, the sweat should be out. The microbiome materials should be very largely disintegrated. But sometimes a little bit of dirt will remain, which maybe I could have used some of that laundry detergent. It's one of the reasons people use bleach, but bleach is so damaging potentially to material, but it's mostly for an aesthetic, I think. I mean, it does kill the microbiomes very severely, but it also can be very dangerous to the clothes. if you look at like my Tahili, my prayer shawl, there's designs in, ouch, the fabric itself, even though it's all white. And I do think that bleach would probably damage that. That's very possible. Quite a bit of soap still in there. Yeah, I put a good bit of soap in to try to get everything out. I'm gonna drain it again. Go out. I might just let this run for a little while. I might put my prayer shawl in next. I might do 2 more things of incense as well. Do some more deliveries in a second. Once the other washer comes in, I'll be saving so much money. I mean, sorry, time. Sound good. Got stuck inside there. Stuck in the motor, it looks like. This one's one of the better ones. Leave 3 in there. Not get all of them. These 2 will probably fine. They just need a little cage to go over the top so they don't come out. Perfect. Oh, that's not good. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. I don't know how to fix that one. I don't know if that can be fixed. The motor got messed up. Seems like it fixed it. Holy fudge. I don't know if I'm putting too much water in here or what. That was odd. Seemed to do the trick. Remember me? I do remember you, Emmett. I do. It wasn't exactly the morning. Well, maybe it was. Where are you from? Because, like, not like specifics. This is the internet. But, like, generally. I don't want anybody looking for where you are, but, like, about a general sense, I can understand why you said morning. I think I might go do another delivery or two. I'll take a hike in a second. Try that cement glue on this thing too. try to see if that liquid cement stuff will work on this. Ouch. There are two interesting things I want you to notice, friends. Hey, Jack. Two interesting things. So, it is obviously unplugged. That's outside. I'm gluing it back together. It's like a metal piece came off in part, but I didn't know this. Look at the lights come on. So the lights seem to be powered in the same way that a non-electric, those flashlights that you push them, you push the button over and over again, and it turns the gears, and it uses its own internal mechanism to create light. That looks like it was going on here, and I had no idea. It's not the electricity, it looks like, that makes all the light, or even any of the light. It's the motor spinning the gears to make light by its own internal mechanism. Because they make flashlights that do this too, where you don't have to have a plug or a battery. It's just the gears themselves, however they utilize that by pushing on them. And we got something similar going on here, which is really interesting. I had no idea. I was turning it to make sure the glue I put in would not... I was doing this to make sure it wouldn't get stuck and then stuck in place. So turning it around to make sure if there was any glue coming out, which I'm certain there was, or at least very sure, that it was getting spread around so it wasn't going to get... so that the machine wouldn't end up being... getting stuck because all the cement glue was, holding it down and keeping it from spinning. It says dries clear, extra strong, extremely flammable. Vapors may cause flash fire. Yeah. That's why you do it in a open environment. It's one of the reasons. Yeah, bad for the eyes. So don't touch my eyes. It doesn't give me. I threw away the rest of the box. I'm assuming this is going to be okay for water. Otherwise, I might get a different glue for that. I'll wait like 20 minutes. And there's already water in there, so I don't know how great it's going to be at drying. I'm just hoping. We'll see. By the way, the cup with the handle that broke earlier, I don't know if it's fully dry yet, but it is. I mean, look at that. It's not perfect, and that's okay. It's okay for our for items and even ourselves to show signs of wear and tear. But if you notice, yeah, the scars might be there, but it's still, the cup is essentially fixed, or at least will be once it fully dries, the glue. But the glue should be dry enough, I think, to keep in the house. I hope. Of course. Let me take these. Oh, fudge. Yeah. With my back, I'm going to have to. Okay. But yeah, I think I'll go do a few more deliveries. I'll have to put on my seat. This can actually all stay there. After all, I was the one that washed the dishes. Should be fine. Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul. I'm kind of underdressed, but that's okay because I can go hiking. I can do like one more delivery and then go hiking. Like 3 squirts. Probably 2 flip squirts in the future. Ouch. Oh, that really smells good. I'll put some on my arms if I get too much in my hand. Probably 1 or 2 squeezes from now on. Oh. Ouch. What is this? 24-hour moisturizing, creamy cashmere, silk, whatever it is. It smells really good actually. Put some on my belly. I don't want the lotion to go to waste. Do not want the lotion to go to waste. Actually, my ears are getting a bit dry. There's a tiny, tiny bit for my ears. I remember at least one of my exes used to have very soft earlobes, so I wonder if that's because she used to use lotion on there. I think it was just because she was 19 and I was in my early 20s. At my age, because I probably had softer ears when I was younger too, at least to the lobes. Now that I'm getting older, I think I really need to focus on lotion on my ears, hands, arms, feet, basically everywhere. But there we go. It smells good. A lot of lotions are more either odorless or closer to odorless. This is very smelly and I like it. It's a girlier scent for sure. And of course, you know, people who spend time gossiping, it's very difficult to know. If you smell too manly, they'll gossip. If you smell too feminine, they'll gossip. And that's really the reality of it, is people who gossip will gossip regardless of what you do, you know. Whether you smell like male cologne, or whether you smell like girly products, or whether you smell like armpits because it's the midst of summer, whatever the case may be. And people who gossip are going to gossip. Oh, you put too much cologne on. Oh, you put too little. Oh, you did this. And it's always, you know, it's never enough. You hear a lot of people say it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too rainy, it's too dry. For a lot of people, it's never enough, and we have to separate ourselves from people. And I'm listening right now to Dawn by Dario, and you can hear life in this. And for me, listening to life through the piano or through the orchestra, there are strong experiences associated with that music, but it's never too little or too much. Sometimes it's overwhelming to the point that you can hardly bear to experience as the notes are played, but as the melody continues, as the dance goes on. But overwhelming or not, it's never too much or too little. Strong, yes. Very strong. But never too much, never too little. That's the thing about life. When people get into the frustration and the haze of it all, and they forget that we have everything we need, and life is amazing, and it's not too much, it's certainly not too little. Well, sometimes it might feel like it's too little, but it's definitely not too much, I should say. Or, I don't know what it is, but it's not, well, too much or too little is the wrong way of framing it. It's not too hot out there, it's not too cold, it's not too this, it's not too that. Life is perfectly the way it is. We only get one of it. We don't know how long we're going to live. We don't know how short or long we're going to live. We do know that we're alive right now, and we can appreciate life for what it really is. And there are a lot of artists who try to express this in one way or another. It's like we can spend all our days in the haze of complaints, but I mean, like little beatitudes like this. Just, I don't even know if you see it. I can see the red coming through. You might not be able to see it here. It's not letting me. Ah, there we go. You can see it a little bit. Not as well as I can, I imagine, but you can see it a little bit. That's life. See with the eyes of a child or of your youth. Remember, remember those truths that you held on to in your early adulthood, adolescence, childhood, and then somehow we force ourselves to forget it in the haze of it all, and we lose sight of the only thing that makes life living, to be alive. The only thing that makes life living is to be alive. I might see if you guys will join me on the hike later. Until then, I'm gonna go, I think, do at least one more. Throw my seat in. See if there was an easier way of doing this. Not really. hiking there. I'll probably turn delivery on my way towards the hiking location. If I get deliveries, fine. If I don't, I'll just go on the hike. One, two, don't get caught up in the haze. It's my message to you and to myself. I forget all the time. Give this life to believe one to my God. Even those beautiful feelings that are associated with things that are sinful, I wonder if there's something still divine there. I wonder. Ow! Okay. Okay. One more delivery, friends. Ouch. One, two, three, four.